I am a Texas gal, and there's no two ways about it. I'm Debra Latham. I'm from the Houston area, and I love plein air painting. You know that little saying, like dance like nobody's watching? I paint like nobody's watching. I love the anticipation of going out and setting up my easel. You know, you never know where you're going to end up sitting up. I've set up in the middle of a stream before, knee deep in water. I have been in some crazy conditions plein air painting. 40-mile-an-hour winds where you have to hold the canvas up there and try to paint at the same time, and freezing rain. It was like 37 degrees and it's drizzling. When I'm looking for subject matter, I try to find the most simplistic composition. Something that you would pass by every single day and never pay a second thought to it. And there's like greens and lavenders bouncing off, you know, and just beautiful colors that you can masterfully include into a painting. The elusive paint tube. It's never there when you need it. What I really like about this scene is that the way the light's coming down on this hillside here, and the shadows from the trees, and the juxtaposition of the tree trunks with the light going on. I've been painting for around 20 years plus. I've taught for about 12 years, and I love teaching, trying to relay to other people and trying to simplify it, because I remember how intimidated I was as a beginning artist because I didn't have the academic background. And that's the comments I get from my students all the time, is like, I just love the way you simplify it and it's easy to understand. And I'm like, yes, success, you know, because that's my whole goal. Is I don't want anybody to not paint because they're intimidated by other people, you know, other artists, and think they're not good enough to even try. As long as you're putting that brush in the paint, then you're good to go. And no, you do not have to be able to draw a straight line, because most of the time I never put in straight lines. If there's a straight line, I find ways to break up that straight line. So no, you do not have to be able to draw a straight line. When I'm painting, once I start getting everything going in the right direction, I go back and forth, back and forth. I'm checking to see if everything is coming together. It's always been a running joke of me and my friends. We're like, put the brush down and step away from the canvas. One time we had a barn we were painting in, and a pack of llamas, I guess they're called a pack, come rushing in and attacking my easel, my shoulder bag, and we were shooing them off. And they almost got my painting and started chewing on it. Even though it's a lot of hassle sometimes, it's grueling, it's not for the faint of heart, I just absolutely love it. And believe it or not, I was an introvert. I was just so in my little shell. And as I have started to plein air paint, it has brought me out and experienced a whole new world. Nobody would believe it now, because I am just, you know, I love going out and meeting people. And now for the final touch. I can't imagine ever not painting. I just live for it. I'm Debra Latham.